Hi guys, so welcome to another episode of our Red Marketing. So what is Red? 小红书. If you have not heard of it, it is the most explosive Chinese social media platform right now. And a lot of people are getting new accounts on it. So it's like, when Instagram was blowing up, Red is now blowing up. It is the next wave after WeChat. And it has a ton of promise for both creators and for brands. And that's why today we are going to be talking about how you can verify your account. So let's start with if you are an individual, then what you would want to do is verify your identity. How can you verify your identity? Right now, for us, you would need a personal ID, you would need a China phone number. So those are ways to verify your identity on the Red app. So that's the first step. And then, of course, if you are an awesome content creator, then you are going to want to verify your individual account as a creator account. But there are several things that you need to satisfy. So a lot of requirements you need to get to thresholds before they will verify your account. So the first thing is you need your fans number to be over 20K. Just making sure I'm doing the math right, but yes, 20K. Do the conversion from Chinese to English in my mind. And in terms of the activity on your account for the last 28 days, you need to have grown your account by over 1,000 new followers. So they want to make sure that your account is active, you've been engaging, it's been growing organically over the last 28 days, over 1,000 new followers. And then for the last 28 days, again, gauging the engagement on your account, it would be that you have posted more than three posts in the last 28 days. That has high engagement. So high engagement, we mentioned it in our last post, would be considered something that's, say, 5% engagement on reach. So you want to make sure that in the last 28 days, the content you have been sharing is getting good engagement. So that is a bar that shifts, we think. But if you are aiming for, say, 5 to 10% engagement on reach, that would be a good reach that you're getting. And then, of course, you also need to verify your identity. So that's a first step, verifying your identity using official documents. And then secondly, applying for this creator account when you hit the activity thresholds and engagement threshold. So that's for if you are an individual. Now, if you are a business, right? So if you are a business, there are two types of businesses that you could certify as. So one, it's more of a media account. So I'm just looking at cheating on my phone here. What I'm seeing here is if you go into your profile and go into account security, you will see a section that is labeled as real name certification. And right under that, there is official certification. So the three types of certification that you can get is, first one we talked about, creator. Second one is for a media company or a government organization or another type of, nonprofit organization. Again, translating from Chinese here. So that's a second type of verification. If you have done individual verification, you cannot get the second type of verification. So just keep that in mind. The third type, which is more common, is if you are verifying a business or a company. So a lot of companies are now looking to start up their own Red accounts overseas. So we're not talking about in the China market, we're talking about outside of the China market. A lot of businesses, users are now getting onto the platform, creating content because they know organic engagement on this platform is amazing right now. So there is a chance that they could still explode and grow their account on this platform without having to do the whole pay per play type of engagement that we are seeing on, say, Facebook, on Instagram, on other larger platforms. So let's talk about this third type of verification for a business. What would you need in order to verify? So there is the 600 RMB per year verification fee. So that means once you verify, they will send you a notice at the end of that first year and let you know you need to re-verify. So every year you would need to pay this fee. You would also need to sign the application letter to submit it. And of course, there's the business registration certificate and the contact person's contact details. If you have already verified your identity, then that's the first step in getting a verification for your company, that there is someone who is verified applying for this business account. So those are the three things that they've asked for. The hurdle that most companies are trying to get past is really having that Chinese phone number, a Chinese personal ID to do the verification. So even though it is open to businesses that are overseas, the personal identification layer still requires that it is a China citizen. So that is how you could apply for your own business ID. What that gets you is, of course, the blue check mark and statistics as well. That goes beyond just the personal level of performance statistics. So if you are looking to register your business or to verify your personal account on Red, those are the steps that you can take. And I've told you where you could find the entry point to do the verification process, to start it. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave us a comment in this video. If this video was helpful, you learned something from it, make sure that you give us a like and that you subscribe to all of these channels. I actually don't know where the icons are going to be, but let's say all of these channels here. We are on a variety of different Chinese social platforms, English social platforms, sharing our insights on Chinese digital trends, cultural digital trends to help you market better and to connect with your audience. Thanks for joining us today.